Lovely early morning. Talking. Off for a walk today. We're going to have a walk along the seafront down to Protaras. There you go. This is outside the hotel. We've just stepped down. There you go. We've been here for 3 weeks. Today is our last full day. I'm Janet, and my other half is Richard. We are J&R exploring. There's a nice bar and pool bar over there. It's open to non-residents. It has its own apartments as well. It can get very busy. We've been finding this year it's becoming more and more popular. Walking. No, we're going down because I want to show the coastal path. So we're walking down to show you how far it is from where we're staying. It's not that far. That's the wall, and behind there's our pool and pool bar. I'll try and add a clip to that later on if we get back before it's dark. I don't know how long we're going to be out. Go. It was heavier like that though. Sorry about that. That's what I was thinking. It feels heavier. So you have two restaurants on the beachfront. There's one, and that's the other one. I was pointing to the opposite one. You're reading them out wrong. That was from the voice that doesn't like to talk in vlogs. You go, starting to see the sea now. They are building a new marina, so it's taking its time. It's been like this for a couple of years now, but it's starting to take shape. I know they started the one at Anais years ago, and that's still not finished. Still got one more tower to build. There you go. Just a short little walk now. I'll turn around in a minute and show you the restaurants. Look, so that's one. It's quite pretty. And there's the other one. It's got some beds on this one, and then you can go for ice cream or a drink when you're sitting on the beach. This is the local beach. Don't look so busy today. There's a lot of sun umbrellas up, but not many people there. So maybe they're still up from yesterday. That boat out there, sailing boat, that's been there the whole 3 weeks we've been here. You can just make out in the distance, behind the church, the mountains on the other side. Some days it's clear to see and some days it's not. You've got another hotel just there and just there. And that's the new buildings for the new marina going up. That's the marina. And this is the promenade. Now we're on our way. Still quite early, so it's warm, but not as warm as it will be later. I think it's around 9 o'clock. here in Cyprus. Richard's just checking because I can't see the time. Not bought my watch with me this year. 9:15, Richard says it is. Yeah, I'd definitely say some of them sunbeds are left from yesterday, wouldn't you? Which is unusual because normally they put the umbrellas and stuff down. Here you go, I've just been on another trip. There's some boats up there on the horizon. We're walking as far as that, or further. We're going to take a time, we're going to stop for breakfast. There you go. We do sometimes have it at the hotel because we're bed and breakfast, but today we decided to go out for breakfast. Okay, you can just make out our hotel up there with the terracotta and red roof and the top floor balconies. So that's Anais Bay. Lovely place to stay. Pardon, baby? There you go, he is talking. Yeah, look out for that one. I think it says Luna Beach over above. Storm drain. You wouldn't know it was there. We do sometimes cut through that one there. It's an all-inclusive place, but it's opposite where we stay and there's a footpath to cut through. Sometimes you do go that way, but today we've come straight down to the coast to show you how far we are from where we're staying to the coast. Not far at all. It's not really a breeze today either, is there? When we got up it said it was 24. So it's been 24 all night. It's cooler than what it was when we first came because it was 29 in the evening when we first arrived 3 weeks ago. So it's cooling down in the evenings and it's currently 25 now. We've been up about an hour and a half. Leisurely got up, not rushed. First couple of weeks you rush to get up. But now we're just taking our time. There's another beach there that's used by this hotel. You'll see many boat trips along here being advertised. This hotel you can see just here is the Pernera beach. You do see quite a lot of weddings here. Also an all-inclusive. Is that? I'm not sure. No, I'm sure I've seen children there. I don't think there's much there for children to do then. There's no water park here, whereas a lot of them now are putting water parks in, but this hasn't. But it has got swim-up rooms. It has got the room to do it. There you go, a little bar on the way as you walk round. It says it's 3 o'clock from 10:30 to 5:30. There you go. This hotel's also got its own little church. go, looking back. So walking the coastal pathway. It is a bit longer because it winds in and around the bays. It's a nice pleasant walk. When we first used to stay here, the path used to finish about here. You couldn't get along the front, but they've put lots of paths in now. So you can walk all the way, coastal paths. You can get all the way to Larnaca, so I'm told, well, just before Larnaca. But I think some of it's a dirt track. Yes. But we're walking to Protaras today. Slowly. A few stops on the way. People in the sea. Here, there is no beach here, which is unusual because normally where there's a hotel, there's a beach, but there's not here. It's all rocks. But there is a beach each side and to walk around to. But they have got a big grass area with the sunbeds on, so plenty of sunbed space. I don't know if you can hear Richard because he's not wearing a mic. Maybe we should have put a mic on him. I hope there's not the background noise that we've had previously. Now we're using the mic. Yeah, more sunbeds on this corner here. You can see the waves slapping against the rocks. Dad wouldn't like to climb in down that. Got a nice little seating area just there. And then they also have their wedding venue just here, which is where we've seen a lot of weddings. There was one yesterday when we walked by. In fact, we saw two walking by yesterday, didn't we? One a bit further along, near where we're going for something to eat. We will be out here next year for a wedding, as our youngest gets married out here next year in Ironapa. So she's having a beach wedding. So look out for that next year. We have been to one before. Yes, that's to see if she allows us to film it, but I'm sure there will be some pictures people will be posting on their Facebook pages and things like that, so I'm sure she wouldn't mind. I know she's asking if she can have drone footage, so if she's having drone footage, I'm sure she'll let us post other things. She's still in the talks about whether she's allowed, so something to do with the hotel manager's not too keen on drones. Okay. Got some villas up there. This is all the restaurant for that hotel. We used to think it was a restaurant open to the public, but it's not. It's nicely lit up in the evening. So this is the third beach we've come across on our path. Quite a big one, this one. It's got 3 separate sections of sunbeds, gaps in between for people to bring their blankets and stuff to lay on. Okay, there's some of the villas. They're nice villas, but not for me. That hotel there, that one's adults only. It's the blue something. I don't know, we'll have a look again in a minute. It's not Tui Blue, that's actually on, that's at Pernera. Not Pernera, in protaras, the other end, Fig Tree Bay. But this is blue something. Yeah, there's a bit more of the beach. When it's open, this is that hotel's pool / beach bar. Same again, they've got the sunbeds on the grass, but I think there's more up near the pool. Infinity blue, I knew it was something blue. This one next to it's not open at the moment. Used to be very busy years ago. Yeah, that's the bay. This one's not been open for a while. Yeah, too many clothes on to be running. Sweating just looking. There you go, that's the end of that bay. Going round again where it's a bit more rocky again. And then we'll come across another beach. The boats are starting to go round to get people picked up for their first trip. Lots of water sports as you go along. Different ones. Mainly doing the same things. Don't know if it's the same price. So that just in front of us is another venue for a wedding. That's where there was another wedding yesterday. Also coming up to another beach. This is where we spent our day yesterday. Not on the beach itself, but there's a grass area above that belongs to a restaurant. So it was €6 for 2 sunbeds and umbrella, so 50 cents cheaper than on the beach. They just ask that you don't bring your own food. And 150? Oh, it's 750. There you go, 150 difference. Sorry about that. Yeah, they just ask that you don't bring your own food and drink. So they have a restaurant, 2 restaurants, got a pool restaurant, the main restaurant, a couple of little bars, doing different things. Lots of grass area for you to sit on with the sunbeds, which yesterday was very popular because this beach gets very busy. It's only a little bay, got 2 sections of sunbeds, but it gets very busy. To say the nearest hotels are quite far back. At the moment, Cypress Rock is on, so they're advertising Cypress Rock. Can you see that in there? It started on the 2nd and finishes on the 7th. I'm going to stop the video in a minute because this is where we're going to stop to have breakfast. In 2019, Our oldest daughter got married here, and this is where she had her wedding reception. Not in this bit here, but there's a bit further along, it's another grass area. So you can see the name of the restaurant there. That's where she had her reception. It was beautiful. I've not got many videos, but I've got some photos that are possibly on here. I think we put them on at the beginning when we first started doing a vlog. We've been doing it almost a year now. Yes, it's been a bit slow, but we're getting there. Right, I'm going to end this video here, and I'll turn it back on and add it to, hopefully, to this video when we carry on. Here you go. This is the area where the wedding was. When we had the wedding here, there was no hut there, and then it was in that building there. We were going for breakfast here, but they're not open yet, so we're going to carry on walking. So I've started the video again. This place just here, earlier on in the year, I think it's when the 18 to 30s are on, they have a lot of like nightclub going off there. Yeah, an event place, like a nightclub. Well, the lights are still on now. Careful, baby, there's a lot of water on the floor from the sprinklers that have been on. I just got on a bit of a sprinkle there, that was nice. Starting to warm up now. There you go, we've got another beach now. I think it's the same as around here. Another Blue Spice till breakfast. Huh? Not sure. Or do you want to carry on and do breakfast at one of the bars on the front? There you go. He's made a decision. So over there is Blue Spice. We've had dinner there, and we like to go to this one at the front that does drinks there and pizzas, but we do some nice drinks there, so we've sat there a few times. That's okay. There you go. This is the Potamy Beach. It's Costa Coffee there, and this is where there's quite a lot of all-inclusive hotels, all bunched together. We have stayed here in this part of Pernera quite a few years ago, but the hotel we've stayed in has changed hands and got knocked down, rebuilt. You go, got some water sports there. They're not out yet though, later on. Still, like I say, it's still a bit early for them. You can see that yacht just up there, that's up near our house, so we're not that far away. It just feels like it from the walk. There you go, I'll stop in a minute and show you where I mean. There you go, you can see it just there. And you can see the marina as well. Got the camera for a minute then. I'm just going to have a drink because it's starting to heat up. We've used this water sports a few times. When our youngest was younger, we've been parasending with her a few times. When she was really little, all three of us went up. And then as she got a bit bigger, it was either me or her dad. The seating area. We're going to go around another bit of a corner. And along this stretch is all rocky, so you don't come across the beach for a while. Still see people sitting on the rocks though and dipping in the sea, but it is very sharp. So fishermen out there. More people jogging along. Richard doesn't like physical fitness. More villas. I heard somebody behind me. All different they are. They're building more behind me as well this year, we've noticed. I would say so far our walk has took us around 20-25 minutes. Richard's just checking. 22, and we left at 5 past. We only had a short break to see if the restaurant was open, so we weren't there long. Behind all this, there are lots of villas being built. You can see from more of the main road, there's lots of villas now. It did used to be farmland. Farmers are selling off their land now. Not everywhere. Another seating area for people to sit down. Very popular at night time. People like to have a stop and look out at sea at night time. See the boats going across, pick up people for the trips. That one's the Aphrodite cruise.